Kenyans who default on repayment of the proposed affordable housing units along the 20 to 30-year repayment journey will be thrown out of the houses. Housing Principal Secretary Charles Hinga says one will need to pay at least 10% of the value of the house before setting foot in it. NTV's Brian Mushiri has the details.
2 weeks ago,
Housing Principal Secretary Charles Hinga revealed that should one default on the payment of the housing unit, they will be compelled to vacate the unit. This notwithstanding the fact that one has to pay 10% of the value of the housing unit before setting foot in the house.
The criteria for allocation, because I'm surprised nobody has asked, it is what we call first past the gate. What is first past the gate? One, you must have raised 10% deposit for that unit. Number two, you must go to Boma Yangu and you must fill in. There's certain information that we need. And luckily with the e-citizen, I don't need to ask for your marriage certificate. I don't need to ask for your birth certificate, because all those things we now are going to integrate with them. So you just register and then you start saving. *823#. That is the beginning of that journey.
Prospective homeowners will also be slapped with more costs upon purchase of the house. PS Hinga indicating that the houses will be subjected to a service charge.
You will pay service charge. Let me tell you, service charge is important because that is your house. You see, the conversation is owners versus renting. That house, you need to take care of it.
The government also says that those who opt to exit the fund after the set 7 years will only receive their contributions, while employers' contributions on the employee's account at the fund will be held for a further 7 years.
If you want to get it out, you will get out your portion. The employer portion stays in, because the employer portion is the one that protects the capital of the fund.
State House spokesperson Hussein Mohammed reiterating the government's commitment on the housing project.
According to the United Nations, over half of the world's population live in cities. And that is data that you can go and check. By 2050, an estimated 7 out of 10 people will live in urban areas. In the President's view, therefore, we cannot keep burying our heads in the sand. All indications of the future is urban, and therefore bold decisions and bold actions need to be taken. And of course, great achievements are always the product of bold decisions and bold actions.
The government says individuals who intend to own a piece of the pie will only be compelled to own a unit each, with the PS washing his hands of any other engagements past the initial purchase of the house. Brian Mushiri, NTV, Nairobi.